He's taking a seat at the table to share how he overcame the obstacles that kept him from healing and finding real love.
I was in a breakup, and the breakup was a cycle repeating for me. I was like, man, why do I keep doing this? How do I keep getting put in this position?
In his memoir, Let Love Have the Last Word, Common reveals how painful conversations with his family forced him to make a drastic change.
My daughter Moye confronted me, and I was hurt, and I was mad too.
And he's ready to answer our most burning question.
I would like to be a husband.
What's your ideal?
Whatever. Number one, let me just say this. I am not falling for Common's crap. Not one iota. He's a sick puppy. He always has been. He still is. Okay? What I was hoping for is that Common would tell the truth, but I guess that's just too much to ask for people to just tell the truth. Now, I'm sorry. Excuse me. So here's still. Common does say that he was molested. What he doesn't say is that he liked it. Okay? He does not say that. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Look. The reason why a lot of people don't say nothing about a child being molested is because they're generally molested by a family member that has money, power, or influence. That's why. And if you are a child who doesn't give a damn about any of that and calls a spade, that's how you become the black sheep in the family. Because they expect you to sacrifice yourself, sacrifice all morals, sacrifice your will to this person, to give up your innocence and your purity for this person. And if you don't value money, influence, and power, and try to take this person down because of that, then that makes you an enemy to the family. Huh? That makes you an enemy to the family. I'm going to tell you what it looks like. In the family that I grew up in, Doris, she molested all the kids. Okay? And the same way with Brenda. She molested her grandchildren, just like her mom did the same thing to their kids. You understand what I'm saying? And they admired Medea for raping their kids, because that's how she got money. That's how she would get money. That's how she stayed out from under Aineen's foot. It gave her power because she could get money from another source, and that source was her daughter's uteruses. When it came to Doris, now this is something I just found out. I didn't know this. Doris molested her daughters. I knew that. Okay. But after a certain age with me, it stopped because I'm not with that. Okay, and I'm not a lesbian or anything like that. But with Marianne, she was constantly having sex with Doris and Brenda. Joe's witnesses don't know about that. And they were having sex with the other so called witnesses at McGregor Terrace. Child, I just found out about it. You heard me? I just found out about it. I had no idea. None. Do you know that? I was busy working at the shop and stuff like that. I was not around these people like that. Totally wasn't. Baby. Listen to me. I think Common has a thing for his own daughter. That's right, I said it. And I'm going to tell you why. There's a point in this Red Table Talk interview where he starts flapping his legs like a chicken when he's talking about his daughter. These men
are about to meet Common.
These men who talk about, oh, my daughter this, my daughter that. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, they some freaks. They got a Jones for their kid. It's disgusting.
One of the reasons why I wanted him to come to the table was because there were definitely specific things in his story that were very relatable to my story. You know, he was raised by a single mother. Oh, wow. Yeah. And he had bouts with excessive drinking like I did for, it seems like for similar reasons. Yeah. And also, I've been on the search of the meaning of love as well. Mm-hmm. There's the relationship with his daughter. Yeah. That is very parallel to the experience that you and Daddy had. Exactly. One of the conversations we've been having in our house was the idea of men, your dad included, making the distinction between providing for their family versus caring for their family, right?
I'm just going to say, Jada is a sick ass puppy. That's why I really don't get into Red Table Talk. I feel like they're trying to normalize mental illness or whatever this freak show is. Okay. Let me try to skip ahead. They're talking to Common. He's telling my daughter this, my daughter that. He done been in 11 relationships. And he ain't talking about that. They talking about, oh yeah, I want to be a husband. Come on, man. Either you do, either you are or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? He's had plenty of opportunities to get married. He didn't. I think Common's a woman.
On a lot of levels, and trying to learn how
That's
to
what I think.
love a woman or learn how to love a child, you know, it's difficult because you're right. It's like we're not given a lot of examples.
Yes,
you know,
it's from within.
It's like, man, my mother gave me all the love she could. Yeah. But some of that love was even pain too because of her and my father not being together, and that struggle, especially with mother-son connection. That a mother, like a single mother, sometimes will put the responsibility of the husband onto the young boy, to the child, and the child's like, man, he trying to do his best, but he can't do what a husband could do, like just provide the emotional energy.
I didn't, because I wasn't fucking my son.
You know, that eventually transfers into like kind of like an intimacy avoidance or something.
That's what I was going to ask. Because you feel pressure.
You feel the pressure.
And fear.
And so anytime that show up in a relationship,
you like no.
And you don't know it's from the past. You like, I don't want this feel familiar in a bad way.
Yeah. You know, it's so deep because I've heard a lot of men raised by single mothers, the difficulty of and the fear of having deep, intimate relationships because of feeling like they're going to get swallowed or they're going to lose their control.
And the mothers, they don't know they do. They just trying to offer their...
Shaking my head. Those mothers were sexing those sons. Those of us mothers who did not kept our sons in a child's place. Period. Common needs to tell how his mama raped him too. Okay. Tell that, Common.
Love, like I've been in situations where I've been in a good relationship, but the woman, she needed certain things, and I felt like it was becoming too mother. Yeah, it was too much, and I was like, I didn't know how to communicate that. Yeah, it reminded me of my mother. I need to identify, is this really happening? And if it is, I should be able to communicate that and say the things I need.
Right.
But that takes the evolution, as you were saying, Willow, just of being able to know what your emotions are, identify them, and be able to communicate that to somebody in a relationship.
And
that's
we
something.
need to give men more freedom to do that.
Yeah.
Like, just from the get-go.
And that's what the therapy has helped me with. I'm like, Black people, let's use therapy, man. Like, I'm like, I'm not telling everybody like it's the only solution, but there's so many tools out there for us to heal. We talking about the things that we've carried over through generations. Therapy is one of those things from a personal level to a generational level where you can heal.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you what was deep, too. I'm going to tell you, there was a line. I'm going to tell you, there was a line in the book where you said that you thought love was desire. Right?
Yes.
You know, Will and I would have lots of conversations about trying to differentiate a man feeling desire being the meaning of love.
That's a real thing that we as men really identify that as being a love thing when you like yearning for this person.
Yes.
And it's but you get that feeling and you want that feeling, and that's something that I really used to like really think like, okay, that tingle in my stomach is what I want. That's why I kept seeking that, and I know that felt good. But then
you would get in these relationships, and once the tingle started to fade, you would have to go deep.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was one issue for sure for me. When that in love, honeymoon, whatever we all call it, phase goes, I was like, this don't feel as good, and I would start coming up with excuses on why the relationship is not.
He done broke up with Tiffany Haddish already.
I actually tell myself that like my albums are not as good.
This was a year ago in 2019. After this show, he was in a relationship with Tiffany Haddish, and they've already broken up, and it's not even Thanksgiving yet.
The therapist I work with, Susan,
she shaves her head like a boy.
When I was chasing for certain things, or like yearning that feeling, she was like, "Remember, you got God God's loving you.
Right.
God loves you. You gotta remember like that. That really helped ground me because it's like some of the stuff I'm chasing. Like, what am I doing?
I read in the book also that, like myself, I was an excessive drinker as well.
Right.
You know, and I realized that part of that was just needing to have that extreme feeling.
Yes.
I knew that I had stopped doing that. But for you specifically, like, how did you really just focus yourself?
Right. For me, I started by changing my diet, right? That's one of our biggest addictions that we don't, like, Americans don't talk about is food. But once I saw I was able to not eat certain foods, that showed me that I had the willpower to stop, like, chasing girls as
That
much.
was
Like,
your
just
entry.
that was my entry before I even knew it was an entry.
Wow.
That was my entry. And then it just became, what is adding on to my life? Like, if I go answer this girl who texted me saying, "Oh, you want to hang out, blah, blah, blah," is this aligned with my overall purpose?
Right.
And you know,
what is your real intention?
Yeah, my intention. I don't want to hurt anybody else. I don't want to.
Right.
Now you see why this didn't work. Now you see why this didn't work.
I just started identifying those things and disciplining myself. But it started with food, and then it kind of rolled over to alcohol, where I could be like, okay, I ain't gonna drink as much.
Right.
I still have my little time. I work hard. I'm like, I'm about to get nice, right?
Right. You know? Right. Now you said in the book also that you've accomplished everything, but that you're not a husband.
Yeah, that's
And the fact that you want to be a husband.
Yeah, I would like to be a husband. I think, for a long time I was in and out with that. Like, do I really want to be a husband, or am I doing this because this is what society?
Do I really want to be a hunter?
So why do you want to be a husband now?
Now I think I just want that partnership, to be able to experience life where I'm like growing as a human being and like kind of just spark each other. And two, it's fun too. It's fun at times. I know it's hard also. I mean,
let me tell you, talk about this fun. I'm like, yes.
He was like, yeah, okay, it's fun. But
it is. I mean,
tell me some things about that.
I'm like,
tell me the positives and.
Well, the positives are having a partner to, because life is about growth.
Yeah.
One of the things about life partnerships, marriages, is that you will grow exponentially.
Right.
But it's a struggle.
Yeah.
Because it digs into your most intimate, deepest insecurities. Yes. And triggers and fears.
Well, tell me this though. Do you feel like, what other way would you have grown as much?
That's the thing. I wouldn't have. But that's the thing. You do find a deeper love.
Okay.
You have to in order to survive and be in a happy union.
Right.
Right?
Deeper.
Yeah, and deeper. So if love is your journey, I do believe being in a union is the best way to do it. Oof. But it's a struggle.
Yeah. Well, that's what
you have to, and I've been saying this over and over again, you have to have the freedom to create a union that works for you. Yeah. Constricted by necessarily the social norms, unless that's what you envision for yourself. But you and your partner have to be clear on what you want out of that relationship. And also being flexible within that and knowing that it's going to change.
Yes.
Right. Because you're going to change. Right. But I do believe that there has to be a purpose. That's why when I believe that people get married because of their love for God, I'm like, that's a good purpose, right? People get married because for family. That's a good purpose. Right. Because along the way, you are going to need something other than the two of you.
Right.
That is going to keep you together. Foundation.
So what was your purpose of marriage?
Family.
Okay. There it is.
So what are you looking for in a woman? What's your ideal woman, Carmen? Ladies, listen up.
I like a woman that definitely has spirituality to her.
Right.
Fun.
I mean, sense of humor.
Yes, sense of humor.
Yeah.
Right.
Carmen is a homosexual.
I like
Period.
Yeah.
I want a friend too, that I can share those things with. And I know I got to do my part. I'm just talking about what I want.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to grow. Like, I learned it. As long as you got some things in your list, everything. Because I'm not perfect, so neither would that person be perfect, right?
Right.
Yo.
He said that person. Right. He didn't say she.
That lesson, Willow, you feel?
I mean, just for me, I got that lesson because I can't be everything for one person. Yeah. You know what I mean? And when you really want to be, and you're really trying, you get it. Yeah. You understand, like, oh, this is what it feels like. Yeah. Like, okay. Right. I can't expect this from somebody else. Right. This isn't realistic. No, it's true. I mean, that's how it happened for me, Hannah. I had to look at myself and go, boo, you ain't everything. Because if you really wanted it, you ain't everything, honey.
Yeah, we gotta
check yourself. Yeah, check yourself. I had to really look at what I am and what I am not. Yes. Yeah. All right, well, we're going to bring the fishbowl out and feed you out here. Where's the fishbowl? Thank you, sir.
Good. So this is from Latoya from Detroit.
Okay.
Jada, Willow, and Gam, have any of you been to therapy?
Yes. That's a yes.
Collective
Big time. Yeah. We've been to, couples therapy, individual therapy, any kind of therapy. Yeah, we believe in therapy in this family. Yeah. We do. Therapy has been very, very helpful. Yeah. Very helpful. So we believe in it.
That's beautiful.
Finding the right one. The right one. That's the challenge. Yeah. Finding the right one. Mm-hmm. Alyssa from Atlanta. Willow, do you identify with Common's daughter, Amoye? I do. I mean, obviously, lives are different, and your relationship with her is different and everything, but I can definitely relate to that feeling of, like, all of the success and the touring. Yeah. Like, what will it take for me to get what I need from you? Like, am I not enough?
Right. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
There it is.
That's it right there.
There it is. There it is. Okay. Brianna from Portland, Oregon. Common, I loved you and Angela as a couple. I've seen the two of you together recently. Are you two back together? You don't have to answer that.
Well, look, I'll answer this by saying I am dating, and I have a great companion, and that companion could be that person.
We're leaving it at that.
And it's not. He broke up with that person.
Nice. Thank you
He's
so much.
gay.
It's a joy. Thank you so much.
The Red Table Talk is a sham.
Thank you.
It's so dope.
I'll be glad when Common tells the truth. It's so much that black men don't tell the truth about. They be lying.
Meet a married couple and their girlfriend.
Listen, the vote for Joe Biden is a vote for honesty. Honesty. The right wants Americans to go back into living the lies, the lie of white supremacy, the lie that all women want to have babies, the lie that all women love their kids, that all Americans are what is it? Christians. The vote for Joe Biden gives people the freedom to be who they are, whatever that is. That's the vote for Joe Biden. That's what that means, right, Kidum? People don't want the lie. They don't want the lie anymore, okay? And let me tell you something. Everybody didn't vote. I know some circus clowns who I looked. They didn't vote at all. And still, more than 70 million Americans chose truth over lie, authenticity over fakery. They tired of the bullshit, okay? Trump is the bullshit, that lie with Melania. She don't even like his ass. They married and they don't even sleep in the same bedroom. Fake ass shit. Nobody wants that lying bullshit no more. Right, kiddo? They don't want that shit. Come on. Come on up here. They don't want that lying shit. Let me tell you, if people had did this so many years ago, this country would be a better place. When Reconstruction happened, they were still about that lie. Right, Karen? You sure was still about it. They were still about that lying. People need to tell the truth. Right, Karen? Tell the truth. Be your authentic self. Be your authentic self. Whatever that is. Whoever don't accept you for you being you, fuck them. Right, kiddo? Kiddo, say fuck them. Fuck them. Whoever don't love you, stop trying to bend yourself into a goddamn pretzel for people to accept you. They still don't accept you because they know you fake. They know you a fake person. They know that you lying. Nobody believes that. The alt-right are a bunch of deceitful, lying, inauthentic, fake-ass hypocrites. Nobody wants that anymore. We don't need that in order to keep living. You're not fooling God. Okay? God knows who you are. Right? God knows the truth already. So you're not fooling God. You're not fooling the heavens. You're not fooling the demons. No. They already know the real dealio. And it's time that you stop trying to deceive your fellow human beings. Okay? Time out for that as well. Done. It's over. Might as well tell the truth. The people that matter already know the truth anyway. So you might as well just go ahead on and be real. And that's what I feel about this whole red table thingy with Common. Just be who you are. Be who you are. If Common want to put on a dress, go ahead. He already wearing pink shirt, pink shoes. Go ahead, honey, put on the pink wig, buy a pink Cadillac, and keep it moving. I killed him. And keep it moving, honey. Do you. Do you. Be happy. Be real. Do what you like. Okay? Just don't break no laws. Don't break no laws. But it should be okay for other people who don't want to have fornication, don't want to be adulterating, don't want to have no drugs, don't want to do anything wrong. It should be okay for them to choose to be that way too and be all right and be safe. The people who don't want to be molested by you, honey. They don't want to have sex with you. They're not interested in you at all in that way. They don't need you in their life. Don't want you in their life. Leave them people alone. They should be able to be themselves as well without you harassing the fuck out of them. They don't want you. They don't like you. They're not interested in you. They don't think about you at all. Keep your stank ass out of their face. Stop stalking them. Stop following them. They don't want to be bothered with your stanky ass. How about that? Everybody live and let live. Everybody. You don't have to be a goddamn liberal. And you don't have to be a goddamn conservative. Just be yourself. And if you are a conservative, fine. If you are a liberal, fine. Okay? If we don't agree, fine. We agree to disagree. Let's keep this shit moving. Let's keep it going. Okay? That's it. Whatever I do is none of your goddamn business. And whatever you do, I don't give a fuck. I could care less. I don't give a damn about you. I don't think about you. You mean nothing in my life. You are completely fucking irrelevant. I never, ever, ever think about you at all. I don't give a damn about you. I'm not interested in you. I don't want to spy on you. I don't give a fuck about you. You're irrelevant in my goddamn life. I don't need you for shit. I never think about you at all. At all. Whatever I'm doing, wherever I go, however I live, is none of your fucking business, you goddamn troll. How I live and what I do is none of your fucking business, you goddamn loser. How about that? How about that? Why are you so fucking interested in my life when I don't give two fucks about yours? You're a goddamn fan. And I don't need no goddamn fans. I don't need no goddamn fans. And I damn sure don't need no fans following me, trying to figure out what I do, how I do it, and who I do it with. It's none of your fucking business. Just like I don't give a fuck about where you go, who you be with, and who you fucking. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about you. Not at all. Not at all. There's nothing about you that interests me. If you fucking disappeared off the planet, my life would go on. Matter of fact, my life would be better because you're a waste of fucking energy. You waste my time and you waste my energy. I fucking hope that you and your kind fucking disappear from the planet. You're fucking unnecessary. Nobody gives a damn about you. Nobody is trying to be like you. Nobody is looking for you. Nobody could give a damn about you. If you were to fucking die tomorrow, it's not going to make the news because nobody gives a damn about you. And you know it. You know it. And instead of you just trying to be a better fucking human being, you try to tear other people down to bring them down to your fucking level. You fucking asshole. How's that?
Open relationship.
Stop stalking me, you fucking asshole. Stop listening to what I do. Stop watching me and trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with me. What's going on with me is none of your goddamn business. How about that? I'm not thinking about you. I don't want you in my life. I don't want you in my life, okay? Stop contacting me. I keep blocking your ass and you keep following me. Stop stalking me. I don't want nothing to do with your ass, okay? I've tried to ignore you, haven't I? I try to ignore you. I don't want nothing to do with you. You're completely irrelevant in my life. Your whole life is me. Because you're pathetic. You're fucking pathetic. you're a loser. Just kill yourself, just like all the rest of the fucking assholes that are just like you that are doing it right now. Every fucking minute. So many of you are fucking offing yourselves. That's the right idea. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. Nobody gives a fuck about you. You don't even give a fuck about yourself. And if it wasn't for you following behind me and mine, trying to fucking keep us from doing this, that, and the third, what kind of definition, what kind of a life would you have? What kind of a life would you have, fucker, if you wasn't always thinking about me and my kind and what we're doing and how we're doing it? What would be the source of your life besides what it already is? Fucking livestock, your pets, and your fucking children. Oh, and drinking, getting high, and scratching yourself in awkward places in public. Exactly. Fuck you and fuck off.
Definitely sex is part of it.